Corey.
The survivor of Monday's small plane crash in Oceanside is still in the hospital with serious injuries tonight. But he's alive thanks in part to the incredible effort of the San Diego Department's ASTREA helicopter. NBC7's Artie Ojeda spoke with the pilot about the daring effort to rescue that survivor.
The Sheriff's Department's fire and rescue helicopter known as Copter 11 landed right here, but this was a challenging operation. As you can see from Drone Ranger 7, that huge 10,000-pound Super Huey landed on this small 10 by 10 foot ridge. This is a close-up look at Copter 11, based at Gillespie Field in El Cajon. Pilot Tony Weber got the emergency call Monday morning and within 18 minutes was at the crash site in Oceanside.
We saw that wreckage from the air, and I immediately thought there were no survivors because that whole fuselage came apart. They hit pretty hard.
But there was a survivor, and now the challenge was how to get to him. It was thought this would be a hoist operation. The patient would be lifted into the aircraft. But Corporal Weber, who's been an ASTREA pilot for 28 years, had another thought.
We were looking at a spur ridge that was going west from the wreckage, and I was looking at that for a landing.
Weber says landing the helicopter is always safer than a hoist operation. But there was another problem, the wind force created by the helicopter's huge rotors.
My other concern was getting too close to the wreckage. One wing was near the top of the ridge line, and I was concerned that my rotor wash would send that down the hill.
Weber decided to land Copter 11 slightly further away. About 3/4 of the helicopter's landing skids were touching the ground. He demonstrated how he used hand controls to balance the helicopter.
If I start going down into the rear, pull a little more pitch, the cyclic is already forward, and it keeps you flat.
The experienced pilot says it was all by feel. Seat of the pants feel. Rescue accomplished. The plane crash survivor was then taken to the Oceanside airport less than a minute away. He was then transferred to a medical helicopter and rushed to the hospital. In Oceanside, Artie Ojeda, NBC7.
That unidentified survivor has broken bones and facial injuries. The NTSB is hoping he can provide critical information about exactly why that plane went down.
It is